Good afternoon. We are here to announce charges against two defendants for the shooting of an off-duty Customs and Border Protection officer right here in Manhattan. I'm pleased and privileged to be joined by the Mayor of the City of New York, the Honorable Eric Adams, and Special Agent in Charge, Ricky J. Patel from HSI. We conducted this investigation in close collaboration with the women and men of the NYPD and our federal partners, and I'm extraordinarily grateful for their collaboration. I also want to thank Chris Prevost, who's the Deputy Chief of our Trial Division, who's overseeing this investigation. Our ongoing investigation into this incident has led to charges and an 11-count indictment against two defendants, Miguel Mora and Christian Abar. Mora, the alleged shooter, is now charged with 1 count of attempted murder in both the first and second degrees. Both defendants are also charged with various counts of assault, attempted robbery, and criminal possession of a weapon. The indictment is now unsealed. We expect the defendants will be arraigned shortly, likely during the week of August 18th. We allege that the shooting of this off-duty officer was part of a violent robbery spree that the defendants planned via text messages in advance. As we allege, at approximately 11:45 p.m. on July 19th, they rode a motorbike into Fort Washington Park and robbed a woman of her cell phone. We allege that Mora grabbed and pushed the victim forcefully. The defendants then continued. They drove north towards George Washington Bridge and stopped at the red lighthouse at the foot of the bridge. There, they noticed the off-duty officer and another victim who was with him sitting out on a jetty facing the water. Abar turned the moped around, allegedly to prepare for a quick getaway, while Mora dismounted and crept on the rocks towards them in an attempt, as we allege, to commit a second robbery. When Mora reached them, he pulled out a gun. In response, the officer pulled out his weapon, Mora fired, and the officer returned fire. The officer was struck twice, once in the face and once on the hand and wrist. I want to commend this officer who, while he was on duty, acted bravely and courageously. Again, this was a robbery spree planned on text message and was the second. We don't know what would have happened afterwards if he had not acted courageously and, again, off duty. We are incredibly fortunate that the officer survived these serious gunshot wounds, and I am continuing to pray for a full recovery for him from his injuries. After the incident I just described, Defendant Abar drove Defendant Mora to the hospital, where he eventually was arrested. Abar was arrested the next day. Mora remains in the hospital, and both are in federal custody. The significant state charges we announced today will run in parallel to the federal charges. And I think this is a good example, first and foremost, of that anyone who engages in this type of alleged violent conduct in Manhattan will be held accountable. And then secondly, of the collaboration. We work every day with the women and men of the NYPD and work frequently with our federal partners. And this type of collaboration, whether it's gun trafficking, whether it's a violent conduct like this, whether it's cybercrime, our collaboration working together helps keep Manhattanites and people of the City of New York safe. And with that, and with my deepest thanks to the NYPD and the city and HSI, we'll hear now from